Right then, this is Aylesford Printworks and it's time to go urban exploring Extreme Edition. This place has security on site and security drive around in their patrol cars looking for people who are not meant to be there. This is not just risky, this is insanely risky, and security here are really nasty. Their patrol cars have blue lights on because they think themselves policemen even though they're not, and they get away with this since it's private land. And it's actually 2 patrol cars here. This is just so mentally risky. So then, first attempt, me and Aaron turned up at the site, climb over the fence, and we get spotted pretty much straight away. Security are really looking out for people here. Just look at the digger, not the one in front but the one behind. That spots us and it immediately calls the patrol car and the patrol car whizzes over at a speed. Me and Aaron only just get out in time. Oh dear, that didn't go well.
I see on the internet that there's nobody. That is why you guys come in for the no. Let me see.
Yes, there's nothing from here. See.
Don't come in again. You look, you see?
Yeah, this is.
You can see it now.
Right then, take 2. Me and Aaron return to the site, but this time we've got Matthew and his friend with us, who are extreme urban explorers. So, oh yeah, we managed to get in, back over the fence we go, and quickly run into a shed, into safety where the patrol car can't see us. Now, the patrol car might go into the sheds every now and then, so we've got to keep lookout. But did the patrol car see us when we first went in? That is the riskiest part. As far as we know, it didn't see us. Well, at least we didn't see it. And here we are in the creepy sheds. And these sheds are really, really creepy. And we have to keep a look at all times because this patrol car might go into the sheds, although it's very unlikely because it won't be able to see us while we're in here. And oh dear, can we see that patrol car? No, we can't see it. As far as we know, the patrol car hasn't seen us, but we don't know for certain. This is really extreme. Oh, this place is so spooky. And oh dear, we have to go to the next shed now, which means going back into our open. The patrol car could see us. Quickly get back to safety. Has the patrol car seen us? Well, we haven't seen it and we don't think it's seen us, but this is so scary. So if we go to the next shed, which is really, really creepy. And what is that sound? There is an alarm going off. Why is there an alarm going off? That is getting really scary now. Turns out it's the fire alarm which has some fault on it, making it go off all the time. We tried resetting it, but we weren't able to. We have no idea what's wrong with this fire alarm. But since this fire alarm's going off, if the patrol car notices, they're going to come in here and are going to want to start resetting and working out what's wrong with it. We need to leave this shed immediately. But that means going back out into the open again. Hold it, we're right out in the open here. We have to walk right across this road. This is so scary. That patrol car could come around at any moment. We are right out in the open and we have nowhere to go and we have nowhere to hide. This is really scary. Quickly get to the next section of the building. And oh dear, lots of pipes. At least we've got bits to hide if we see the patrol car here, but it does come around this bit sometimes. Oh dear, this is scary. And quite often this patrol car isn't driving, it's just sitting there, lying in wait, waiting for people to turn up. So yeah, we do not know where these cars are. There's actually 2 cars. One of them usually sits in the security office while the other one patrols around, but that is not always the case. We don't know for certain what exactly their patrol route is. Well, we think they know their patrol route, but they'll often go outside of their patrol route just to give people the element of surprise. And here is a bit of machinery. Let's see if we can turn it on. Right then. Oh, look at this bit. Oh, that goes really, really high up. This bit looks really fun to explore. There's some steps here. Shall we go right up to the top? But that means we'd be very visible to any security guard. Ooh, it'd be so risky to go right up there, but we want to do it. It looks so awesome to climb right up to the top of this building. So, let's do it. Up the stairs we go. Going right up to the top. Hope the patrol car doesn't come round while we're at this bit. But at least we're quite a long way up when we get up there, so we'd have a good chance of hiding from security if they see us. So that's a good thing. But nevertheless, climbing up here is so mentally risky. All it takes is that patrol car to drive past and spot us. Right, let's get up this bit really quick. And we're going really, really high up now. All right up to the top of the building. And oh, look how high up we've got. Oh yeah, we're right at the top now. Nice and high up. Oh, that's a good view. Now let's go and urban explore these buildings. Let's get inside where we're not visible because that patrol car's going to come round at any moment. What does this button do? I've got absolutely no idea. And here's a loads of pipes right up the top of Aylesford Printworks. So So then, let's go into the building. It's really dark in here. Camera! Don't think it works. It's not really pointing at anything, so I very much doubt that camera's working. And into a motor room. Schindler lift motor. Now, I've never seen this particular logic before. This lift was not working, hasn't worked for a very long time. It's quite weird to just randomly see a lift motor room. Didn't think there was actually going to be any lifts in here. It's switched off. Yeah, this lift hasn't worked for quite a long time. It's quite a nice big lift. Quite heavy duty looking. And now, let's go on exploring this building. Lots of dead pigeons about. Ugh, that's horrible. And here right at the top, and here's the lift itself. Completely switched off, doesn't work. Yep, so down the stairs we go. Let's go to one of the lower levels of this building. And out we go, across this little bridge to this area by this big silo thingy. This is quite a nice place to be. Nice long way down. I like it up here, although we're very visible for the patrol car if it goes past. But hey, what are they meant to do if they see us right up the top? We'd easily be able to hide. We'll probably just go and hide on top of the lift. This is quite nice. Long way down indeed. I like long way down. So then back into the building, and let's go looking around this building. Nice and dark in here. Down the stairs we go to the next level down. I'm not really sure what this building's for. Here's the lift again. Not working. Carry on down the stairs. PIR sensor! Oh dear, but I don't think it's working. And I've got no idea what that button does. And here's a logic cabinet. I've got no idea what this logic cabinet does. Something to do with the silos. And across the bridge we go to the other building. Right then, into this other building we go. Really dark in it. It absolutely stinks of pigeon poo. And up these stairs we go to... Right then, carrying on up, right up to the roof of this part of this building. Yeah, we managed to roof it. We're nice and high up here, right at the very top. Right on top of these massive, great big silos. We've got a really nice view up here. Why wonder if the security guards spot us since we're so high up? It probably would if they looked up, and these security guards are very much on the ball. Yeah, they would definitely spot us if they go past. And ooh, long way down. Nice ladder, but we don't climb it because we'd be very visible climbing it. Right, we need to get off of here. Yeah, some buttons here for the winch thing, an abseiling winch, which looks fun, but hey, no chance of doing that. So back down we go, back into the safety of the buildings again, and here is the lift. It's a Schindler D series, but doesn't work. Nice if this lift worked. So then, back out into the open to go along to the main building. But this bit is very risky. This is the patrol route. This car could go past at any moment. Quickly, run into the building, quick as you can. Get out of this area where the car could go past. Oh dear, this is so risky. Quickly get into the building before the patrol car comes. And we're in the safety of the building. Very dark in this building. Oh, look at it, it's creepy. And this building is absolutely massive. So then, up the stairs we go to the first floor, which is where everything is. And up on the first floor, all the lights are on. It's nice and bright up here. Really nice for an urban explore. And this building's so big. So let's take a look around. A lot of stuff lying about, but the main machines have actually gone. Well, a lot of it's gone, not all of it has, because they're completely clearing out this site. They're going to pull it down, turn it into yet more housing, which is just, more boring housing. Big sites like this is so much more interesting. And here is some workshop room or something with lots and lots of bits lying around. And along we go to this lift. This is a really nice big 4-to-1 cone lift. We'll come back to this later, where we managed to get into the motor room. And this lift's really massive. So then, carry on up the stairs and along to the next part of this building. And this is inside. It looks like it's outside, but it's not. It's like a massive shed that we're in. Some of the lights are still on. Got some machinery here, which I don't know what it does. Oh, this building is really nice. Oh, it's so creepy. It's like it's a massive shed, but do security ever come in here? Do security ever leave their patrol cars and just do a random patrol just to see if there's anyone in the building? We do not know. And here is some buttons. Let's press buttons and see what they do. But sadly, everything is off in here. And here's a little hut, a little sort of watching hut when the plant was in use. Because there's actually a paper making site. It would have been a big paper making machine in here, but that's all long since gone, taken out and sold off. It's weird, really. There's so much infrastructure here. When you actually see quite how big a site is. And here we are in a little control room. And when you actually see how big a site is and think they're just demolishing the whole thing, that's a ridiculous amount of infrastructure that's just going. It seems like paper's not made as much as it used to be. Like, it's used to do newspaper, paper and all sorts of stuff. So then, carrying on up, and up we go to this high level walkway, carrying up and along to a travelling crane, which is made by Cone. Never knew that Cone made travelling cranes, so let's go on this crane, right up the roof of the building. So here I am, right on this travelling crane. It is so high up here, and yeah, it's really scary actually going across. It's right high up. Now, can we make this travelling crane move? Let's press some buttons and find out. But nope, sadly it's switched off. It does not move whatsoever. Long way down. I really like his crane. It's a shame it doesn't work. It's so weird seeing a Cone logo on it. And here's some buttons. Here's a door which has safety on it and turns off machines if you open up the door, except all the machines have gone. And along we go to another little security hut thing. Lots of buttons to press. So annoying. It'd be so awesome if these buttons actually worked. But nope, all switched off, all decommissioned, looking very sad. And into another hut we go. So many little huts around here, where the people would in charge of a place would just sit. Lots of stuff lying around. There's even a sink, and these are some machines that test the paper they make to test the quality of it. It's all up to standard.
Yeah, screen brackets.
What do these buttons do? Ooh, fire alarm. And along we go to the next building. Look, it's massive hook on that crane. That is massive. So then in this next shed we go. We go into another little security hut, find some computers that have just been left here. And that computer looks very old. Oh, look, nice big load of buttons to press. And this shed is also another paper making machine. They must have had so many machines here. And this machine's actually still a bit more intact. There's actually still more bits of it to see, although a lot of it's still already been sold off. Creepy, beware of the overhead crane. And that button there I think makes the sounder go off, but doesn't work. Lots of bits lying around here. And loads and loads of files with lots of paperwork in. Which is always, it's really interesting to read up on stuff. And there's a lot of instruction manuals for different bits of machinery here, which have all gone. Oh, pooey chair time! This place is very creepy indeed. And along we go to the little roof space right up the very top of the roof. It is very weird. It looks like there's still a lot of space where machinery have already been taken apart. I mean, nice to see it when it was all still intact. But it would have been obviously a lot more people then. We wouldn't have got a chance to have and explore it. So then, up the stairs we go to the massive, great, big lift motor room. And this lift is a 4-to-1 cone. It's completely epic. The motor is absolutely massive. This lift looks so good. Why can't it work? I tried free-falling it, but no, it's completely seized up, hasn't moved in a long time. Doesn't move on inspection, obviously, because it's switched off. This is such an awesome, big-looking motor. Why can't this lift work? And that wheel there is the 4-to-1 pulley wheel, because this lift's actually 4-to-1 cabled. So it's really big and heavy-duty, can take an awful lot of weight. This is such a good lift. And here's cone logic. I haven't seen this particular logic before. Look, there's some similarities between Ecodisc logic.
Yeah.
And a really interesting thing about cones in the 80s and 90s is they have this little tachometer on the motor. And this is because it's a semi-intelligent system. So they've got like shaft bars at regular intervals. So the lift knows where it is, but it doesn't know where it is exactly. And the tachometer is used to measure the distance between the shaft bar to give it intelligent levelling. It's a really efficient system. And now along we go to an automated warehouse. This is automated machinery that goes along the warehouse, moving all the boxes into the different areas. It's a really advanced system. You can't see it very well because it didn't come out on camera that well. But it's like these big shelves, and it's really tall as well. These machines are like 20 metres high. Just go along picking up the boxes as required. All of it is all switched off. And here we go to security patrol car. This is the depot where they leave their cars and machinery. Very risky walking around here. Security could come in this area any moment. And here's a load of conveyor belts. This would have moved around the boxes of different stuff with an automated warehouse system. It's weird to see all these conveyor belts switched off and we're just walking along again. And now, it's now time to leave this site. This is the riskiest bit of all. We have to take the same route as we took in, going through the sheds to try and avoid security. But it's dark. We don't know where patrol cars are. And what's even more scary is we haven't seen them the entire time we've been here. How can we not have seen the patrol cars? They're patrolling all of the time, but we just haven't seen them. Does that mean they're doing something different? Does that mean they're onto us? Does that mean they're lying in wait? We simply do not know. So we leave the building and go along back to the sheds, looking out, because that patrol car could be anywhere. It could be coming around the corner, or it could be lying in wait. They often drive out with their lights off to try and catch people in here. This is really scary, but then we spot the patrol car. And luckily it's a bit in the distance, which is good, so we just hide and wait for the patrol car to go past. Once the patrol car's gone past, we run into the sheds, run along the sheds, and safely manage to get out of the sight. That was a really awesome urban explore.